Welcome to Book Jobs Daily, the show where local business owners find the money hiding in missed calls, slow follow-up, weak reviews, and messy systems. I'm Star Riley, and each day we break down one local revenue leak, one simple AI-powered fix, and one action you can use to book more jobs. Today, we are fixing one leak that could be costing you real money.
A customer paid you last month, loved the work, and still booked the next job with someone else. Not because your work was bad, because nobody wrote down what that customer would need next. That is one of the quietest revenue leaks in a local business. The job gets marked complete, the invoice gets paid, everyone moves on, and the useful details disappear. Then the customer needs help again, searches online, and whoever answers first gets the booking. I'm Star Riley, founder of MyUSALocal.com. Welcome to Booked Jobs Daily, the show about AI, local business stories, and simple systems that turn missed leads into money. Today, we're going to build a next service map, a lightweight way to turn completed jobs into future bookings. No complicated campaign, no weekly sales blast, just 3 details, a short review, and a relevant reason to reach out.
Think about the last job your team completed. What exactly did you do? What is the customer likely to need next? And when will that need become relevant? If the answers live only in a technician's memory, an old text thread, or somebody's mental to-do list, you do not have a follow-up system. You have a hope, and hope is a very unreliable dispatcher. The good news is that the fix can take about 30 seconds at closeout. You record the work completed, the likely next need, and the month a treater when you should review it. Then, once a week, you look at the customers whose timing is approaching and send a message that proves you remember the situation.
Here's what that looks like in landscaping. A crew finishes a spring cleanup. The invoice says spring cleanup, payment is collected, and the job is closed. But during the visit, the crew noticed uneven irrigation, 2 overgrown shrubs, and a property that would probably need a fall cleanup before the heavy leaves arrived. Those details are valuable. If nobody captures them, they vanish. By late September, the homeowner may hire another company simply because that company mentioned fall cleanup at the right time. The original business did good work and had already earned trust. It just did not create a path back to the customer. A useful closeout note could say, spring cleanup completed. Likely next need is fall cleanup and irrigation check. Review in late September or after the first heavy leaf drop. That one sentence gives the future team a direction.
Let's make the 3 details easy to remember. What did you complete? Write it in customer language. Replaced water heater is more useful later than a code that only makes sense to the office. Rotated tires and replaced front brake pads is more useful than auto service package. The note should remind anyone on the team what the customer actually received. What is likely next? Use professional judgment, evidence, or something the customer already told you. That might be a seasonal tune-up, a filter change, a follow-up inspection, a refill, a renewal, or a mileage-based service. You are not inventing problems. You are preserving a useful observation. And when should you review it? Use a month, a season, or a clear trigger. Before winter, every 6 months, when the vehicle reaches the next service interval. Soon is not a timing system. Soon is where follow-up plans go to disappear.
Where should this live? Wherever your team already closes out work. It can be a customer record, a CRM, a shared spreadsheet, a mobile form, or a job management system. The tool matters less than the habit. Add 3 prompts to the final checklist. Completed work, likely next need, review timing. Keep each answer short. If the process takes 10 minutes after every job, busy people will avoid it. If it takes 30 seconds, it has a chance to become normal. And busy teams are not failing because they do not care. They are often failing because the useful detail never gets captured before the next call comes in. The message itself matters. Your customer should understand why you are reaching out without having to guess. For a seasonal service, you might say, "Hi, this is the team at Green Street Landscaping. We completed your spring cleanup in April, and we noted that a fall cleanup and irrigation check would probably be useful around this time of year. We're planning routes for the next few weeks. Would you like us to recommend a date?" That message remembers the work, explains the timing, and offers a simple next step.
It does not manufacture an emergency. It does not hide a sales pitch behind a vague just checking in. It gives the customer a chance to plan. Sometimes the timing comes from a trigger instead of a season. For auto service, the message could be, "Hi, this is Alex from Northside Auto. When we serviced your vehicle, we noted that the next oil service should be due after approximately 5,000 miles. If you're getting close to that mileage, we can help you get it scheduled. If you're not there yet, no problem at all." That last sentence does important work. It gives the customer room to wait. Good follow-up is not a trap. It is a useful reminder with an honest option to say, "Not yet." When your outreach respects the customer's timing, your team feels better sending it, and the customer is more likely to trust the next message too. The same map works across industries. An HVAC record might say, "Replaced capacitor. Likely next need is a cooling system check before summer. Review in April." A plumbing record might say, "Replaced water heater. Review related shutoff valves during the next annual visit." A pest control record might say, "Initial treatment completed. Review monitoring service before the seasonal increase." Different businesses, same pattern. Preserve what happened, identify what may come next, and choose a sensible time to look again. The recommendation should come from the customer's situation. A generic list of everything your company sells is not personalization. It is a menu. Personalization means remembering enough to be useful. Now picture Friday afternoon. It's 3:40, the week is almost done, and you set a 20-minute timer. Open the jobs completed this week. For each one, ask, what happened, what comes next, and when. If one field is blank, assign someone to fill it in while the details are still fresh. Then look at customers whose timing window is approaching. Choose the ones who have a real reason for hearing from you now. Send the message, or assign it to a specific person. Finally, give every record a simple status. To contact, contacted, replied, booked, not yet, or not relevant. That is enough structure to keep a good intention from becoming a forgotten pile. Give the review one owner. That might be the office manager, dispatcher, service advisor, or you if the business is small. One owner does not mean one person does every task. It means everyone knows who makes sure the list moves. Watch 4 numbers at first: customers contacted, replies, bookings, and repeat revenue. You can also track how many completed jobs had all 3 fields. These numbers are not there to shame the team. They show you where the handoff is breaking. If records have no timing, improve closeout. If messages get few replies, improve relevance or timing. If people reply but do not book, make scheduling easier. AI can help with the clerical parts. It can turn technician notes into a consistent 3-field format, suggest a review month from a service date, draft a reminder in your company's voice, or sort customers by season, mileage, equipment age, or previous service. But keep human judgment in the center. AI should not decide that every customer needs something, and it should not send messages without review. The goal is for technology to reduce typing and sorting while your team supplies the professional context. The customer should feel remembered, not processed. If this still sounds like extra work, start with 10 completed jobs. Do not rebuild your whole database. Open the last 10 records and add the 3 fields. You may find that the information is already hiding in invoices, texts, or technician notes. Then choose 5 customers whose next need may arrive within 30 days. Write a specific message for each one. Mention what you completed, explain why you are reaching out now, and offer an easy next step. Record the response. That is your first test. You do not need a perfect system to begin. You need a useful first list. So remember the map. What did you complete? What is likely next? When should you review it? Those 3 fields turn a finished job into usable future knowledge. A few minutes each Friday turn that knowledge into respectful outreach. And one message, sent at the right time, can bring back a customer your business already worked hard to earn. Before you finish today, choose one recently completed job. Open the record, add the 3 details. If you cannot answer the timing question, ask the person who did the work. Do it before the next job pushes that customer out of your mind. That is the whole first step.
If you want a simple worksheet for this, email the show and ask for the Next Service Map worksheet. It includes space for the completed work, likely next need, timing trigger, outreach status, and result. Use it for one customer today, then use it during your next Friday review. You can start in a spreadsheet and connect it to your CRM later. Start with the customers you already paid to acquire. They know your work, and they have already trusted you once. The opportunity is to stay useful enough that they think of you when the next need arrives.
Before you go, ask yourself one question. How many leads has your business missed this week? Missed calls, unanswered messages, old estimates, customers who never got a follow-up. That is hidden revenue, and that is exactly what we help you find. Book your AI opportunity audit today. We will uncover the leaks, show you the systems, and help you turn missed opportunities into booked jobs. I'm Star Riley. Thanks for listening to Booked Jobs Daily.